Greetings everybody, welcome to Daddy DeGrand, the granddaddy plays Curse of the Dead Gods. You know what, this poison spear actually doesn't look too bad. We could play with this one and probably have a pretty enjoyable run with that. The dagger was pure disappointment, by the way. There is a Storm's Bulwark, not too bad. These are pretty mediocre. And these are not even worth looking at. You know what, let's go with the spear over here and see what kind of run we can engineer around this one. The event tab, let's see what we got, Mad Temple, Cursed Archer, we just had a Cursed Archer run in the Jaguar Temple, I believe? Should be. Let's go with Mad Temple then. I think we had Mad Temple in the Eagle Temple as well, not too long ago. I think we had that one. Yeah, we did. So we're gonna go with... Oh, no, I'm mistaking. Damn. We had the trap challenge in the Eagle Temple, not in the Serpent Temple. That was my mistake. That was the error of my ways. That's not too bad. It's not a problem. This place, this temple, is already the honest to God stuff nightmares are being made of. And now we are living through that nightmare on a nightmare challenge. I think that is appropriate in more than one way. I think we can all agree to that. Greed combo times 3, still counting. Pretty nice. I didn't even see what else do I have in here. Oh yeah. Oh, I should have actually taken that pistol, just in case. Just to get that dagger out of my system. That dagger, it will never be good. We may get a lot of stacks on that for all the kills. It will never be good. That is a Daddy DeGrand promise right then and there. That dagger is an honest-to-God trap. You look at it, it makes you think, it makes you believe that it's gonna be a good dagger, that it is a dagger that has a lot of huge late-game damage potential. Not so. Not so at all. That dagger is an honest-to-God scam, is what it is. Get me out of here, please. Oh no! Ooh! That almost ended up being extra ugly. What was I thinking starting this challenge? I hate bats. I mean, I don't hate bats, but I hate bats in this game. They're annoying, they're everywhere. Make a mess out of the entire place. Stupid bats. I think this game actually does a great job making me sympathize with the Joker. And I feel like at that point you have to question if that is a good thing. Is the Joker a character with whom you should ever feel a feeling of mutual sympathy because of a certain disdain for bats? To which I would reply, you know what? I was actually talking a lot of very wrong things there. The Joker doesn't hate Batman. Not at all. I just realized, maybe it's just me, but do the crits I deal with the spear deal super little damage in comparison? 43, 64? Ah, no, it's fine. It's within reason. I was actually just reading the numbers wrong there. I thought that for some reason my spear was just not dealing as much extra damage on crits as it should have. But no, everything is good. It's still about 1.5%. Now, relic time, huh? 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 It's not good. But it's not as bad as it could be in this temple. Fine. I'm not a fan. I'm only doing this one under protest. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hate it, especially against the witch. But fine. Could have been poison extra damage, but fine. So be it. This is probably gonna be... I still don't know if weapon upgrade rooms can be in this particular challenge. Last time we played it, we didn't see a single one. So I'm gonna go on that stomach feeling and say that this is probably gonna be a Ooh. A weapon room. Which is not really doing a lot of things for me. But hey, so be it. Oh, you. Get me out of here. Thank you. And the last wave of fools. Oh no! I hate the bats. The bats made me dodge when I did not want to dodge at that time. And thus I ended up getting hit when I did not want to get hit. Well, to be fair, there's not a lot of situations where you truly want to get hit in the first place. But that was the situation where I did not want to get hit even more than on usual occasions. Just wanted to make that clear. Alright, weapon room or a weapon upgrade? Yep, weapon room. Figures. So, we keep on moving. Was contemplating about maybe exchanging something in here, but no. We kinda committed ourselves to this poison spear right now. If this is gonna be another weapon room, I'm actually gonna be a little bit annoyed. Unless the game decides to give me something amazing per random. This was a nice wave just for the sake of rebuilding a greed combo from scratch. Get me out of that. Thank you. Oh, the bats! And we lost! We did not lose the greed combo for that. We did not lose the greed combo for that. God bless. But I was sure we would. And another weapon room with a lightning mace, of course. Of course. Of course. Just to really marinate it in, you know? Shadow Flame? I hardly can't see anything as is. Shadow Flame is probably just gonna make that worse, right? I don't know. Only one way to find out. Hey there. Easy money. Easy money as well. Never stood a chance. That is the other reason why I really don't like this challenge. I actually can't make an honest-to-God decision on where I want to go, what rooms I visit in order to make my run the best it can possibly be. Like those last two rooms. Wasted. There was nothing to gain there for us. Nothing at all. Oh, not necessarily, but you know, we already made a resolution towards this poison spear of ours, so no point in even pretending. Ooh, had a feeling that would be the case. And even pretending like there would be anything in there. There's a whip. Leaving that one behind as well. Yeah, those shadow flares, they're gonna cause problems in the future. We're probably going to be able to get them out of here after the witch fight. But I just felt like pointing out that we will have trouble because of that. Extra weakening damage. We don't need the healing. We did need the healing, but I forgot. But I actually do want to have that weakening damage. It's gonna be useful in some moments. That's a pretty decent relic at this stage of the game. And at the very least, it's gonna be very useful against the second boss at the very latest. Ooh, my god. That was crazy. Oh! Didn't even see that thing. The trap we triggered there. That was just the auto-aiming going for that when I didn't even want to do that, but hey, so be it. Gotcha! Before that attack went off. That son of a gun. The healers, they always give the attack. I saw that chain reaction and I hated that. Okay, there are upgrade rooms in here. We learned something new. And this is actually not too bad. Getting some cleansing in here for free on top of the extra damage. This was probably one of the better rooms you could have ever seen in here. We gained extra damage and knowledge. And a good affix. And now it's time to wrestle down this witch. The extra darkness damage we have going on in here We're gonna lose. We're gonna lose right after this fight. Right at the moment this fight started, rather. So be it. And dodge rolled right into that one. It's probably because of the challenge, but every time we do get hit, the sound that plays feels more dramatic than usual. And I don't like that, because getting hit in this game is already dramatic enough as it is. Oop! Almost got hit there. Getting it there again. That small piano key playing was not on there in that instance. I wonder why. I heard it before, but not on that one. Oh, just slightly juked out of that. Why are you still alive? Girl, 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 girl. She's still alive. Now she died to the poison. This girl. Crazy. No, was it worth it? That was not worth it all. Was it worth it? That was not worth it all. Thank you kindly regardless, but that was not worth it one bit. A healing room. I think we can play this one safely. And that should be enough. We haven't taken that much damage in here. I think we are close to full HP with this. If not at full HP. I think we took 2 hits worth... Ooh. I'm gonna hit. Ah, I got hit there. That was just bad. But it's fine. And he died to the poison, even better. We got 2 hits worth, I think, 60 to 80. And the witch also hit us a couple of times for around 20 damage. I think it was 3 or... around 3 times. And then that guy hitting us for that 100. Not a fan of that occurring. But we're fine. I'm gonna take this one. We probably will end up needing some kind of blood offerings in here later down the pipeline. If we can get them for a bit cheaper. Who am I to say no? One thing that is good about this challenge is I think we actually walk faster. That is actually one of the big advantages. I'm gonna get hit twice. Because I wasted 1 point too many of my stamina. And I hated every moment of that. Really? Between my attacks he was able to get down in his shell? I resent that notion. With the passion of 1,000 burning suns. What is he doing? Why is he summoning his maggots in such awkward patterns? I'm actually kind of confused. I feel like we kind of... I have to watch the recording of that. I think we kind of broke that guy's program a little bit. He was a champion one, so he was extra tanky, spawned bigger circuits of casting, and most importantly, when he shells in, he spawns 2 maggots. But that guy wasn't doing that. That was crazy. That was weird. And one time he shelled for a very short period of time and only spawned 1 maggot. Or maybe I was just mislooking at things. It's very, very late right now. And I probably should not be playing this game right now. Yet here we are. Yet here we are. But it's fine. It's fine. It's pretty fine that we are here. Because like that we can knock out these jokers and feel pretty good about it. They're gonna explode. And a chain. Oh, this guy needs to be gone. Gone forever. Thank you kindly. The poison damage we got from that relic shock up in there was absolutely worth our trouble and time. He died to the poison. Such is his fate. And this guy up in the air never stood a chance either. Lovely. The atmosphere, the way everything looks on the screen, actually makes me feel uneasy a bit as well. Yeah, that's what I thought. The auto-aim made me attack one of the bads there when I really did not want to do that. That is probably one of the most serious enemies in this game. The auto-aiming. Sometimes the auto-aiming does not do what would be prudent to do in a given situation. There's gonna be another weapon room. Or weapon upgrade room if there is a god. That was a good parry. That was not a good parry. That was splendid. Just a nice case study between a good parry and a bad one. Learn from my mistakes. Proceed to do more of the former. And neglect doing the latter to the best of your abilities. Good parry. That was nice. Oh, he died. That's a big one, huh? That is a big one. We are surrounded by bats. Get them out of here. I swear. Get these worms out of here, please. Worms go boom. And he spawns the next wave immediately. God, I hate this. Bat over there trying to be the scum. And we gotcha, big boy. We gotcha. Man, if only I knew how much money I have. Of course, it's gonna be one of those again. We don't need it, though. So we keep on moving. 3 weapon rooms. 3 rooms that ended up being useless to us. And there's gonna be another one. Is this gonna be one more weapon room that is not gonna be any use to us? Here's me hoping that I'm gonna be wrong. But I feel like I won't be, probably. Killed him before he got annoying. Oh, the bats. He died to the poison, that's good. He died just in general. Get me out of here. My god. 4 of these omnipresent scumbags. Spawning maggots, spawning circuits of darkness right beneath my foot. Get these maggots out of here. 1 step. Oh, we're done. Good. Great. Kept the weed comb alive too, which is lovely. And in here we claim... Hilarious. Hilarious. Not only that this is a cursed whip that we see in here, good old flagellation. No, it's hilarious that this is the 4th weapon room the game deemed necessary to lure us through. Imagine if that would have been a stat increase room, a relic room, a weapon upgrade room. What a wonderful world that could have been. What an absolute marvelous world. I would have cherished living in that kind of world. Get me out of that. Okay. We were a bit too close to that explosion there for me to feel good about it. But it's fine. Next up. Next up is you. Gentle jokers. I'm gonna dodge you. There's a shield. Had to parry the bat. We probably did not have to parry it, but I did regardless. And I probably would do it again. Parry the healer as well. Man, these guys live forever. Crazy. That is a pretty okay shield, but we actually need the healing. I'm pretty sure we needed that healing somewhat fiercely. So for that, I express my utmost gratitude. That almost hit me. But it didn't. Ooh. I think going for the healing right now, right off the bat, is gonna be better. Oh my god! Oh, some of the best dodges I've ever done. Yeah, we can't even guarantee when we are actually going to spend some honest to god money again. That stupid trap, I didn't even see it. God damn it. Yeah, we don't know when we are gonna be able to spend some good money again. Because the room lineups are just messy like that right now. So relying on that would be not prudent, is what I would say. Give me the free money, thank you. So we won't. Instead, we just keep on moving on with the 4-stone step. And it's already boss time again, huh? Cool. 1 step, 2 steps, 3 steps, 4 steps, 5 steps, and some claws for you as well. And he's weak. This is our golden opportunity to get some honest-to-God good poison damage in there. Nice try. That was not the attack I wanted to see out of you, because I can't make you weak with that puny spear throw. But I appreciate your zeal. Nice. Come on. Nice. Always a pleasure seeing those attacks coming. I did not see that one coming, but that one. And we won. We're poisoned, but we won. And he was weak when he died, so maybe Cursed Claw in here somewhere. One can dream. It's the same relic as before. We just take this. And a swift bow. No, thank you. We just take the Constitution. And yeah, certainly no claws in here for us. Can't be helped. I wouldn't have even picked them up. I would have taken them to get rid of what corruption we had going on in here. Gold puncture. Gold puncture. I don't know how much gold we have, but I do know that we can use some healing, so I will not say no to that. At least for the moment. Boom, baby. Good parry. Beyblade's flying my way, and I hate it. No more Beyblades flying my way, at least for the moment. And we lost a greed combo there, I believe. Oh my god, the bats! I didn't even see that attack coming. Alright, yeah, see? The healing is gonna be good. It's gonna be great. Oh! I hate when they do that. Here's the reason why I personally... I'm actually gonna take this one. Here's the reason why I personally really don't stand the overabundance of timing-based parrying in games. It's stupid. That's really all there is to it. If this healer man just stands there, holds his weapon up in the sky, naturally I react and put up my defenses. In that situation, if you are ever in any kind of combat situation, you, as the attacker, are not going to blindly slap the enemy's defenses. No, you are going to look for another angle. You, as the defender, will not drop your defense the moment the enemy recognizes that you put it up, right? That's just not something you would do. But the game makes me want to believe that this is all the defensive he musters. He can't keep that position up for a few seconds longer if I press that button. And I loathe that! But games all over the place do that. That is actually one of the reasons why I like Dreamscaper so much. Cassidy, the girl, she's just dreaming this stuff. And she's no expert on the matter. Even she knows that it is prudent to keep a shield held up high. For as long as necessary. For as long as useful. Oh man. There's a lot of ways in which you can balance stuff like that out. Right? Some people would say, yeah, but if you keep the shield up, you will just never get hit. Isn't that gonna be too easy? No. No, it wouldn't be too easy. Because then there would be other ways in which you could end up balancing that out. For example, some games have stamina systems behind that, right? Dragon Age, for example. I'm pretty sure... I haven't played Dragon Age in quite a while, I gotta say. But I'm pretty sure that there were mechanics like that as well. And they were tied to stamina. So if you use that kind of blocking stance, you would lose stamina constantly, which means you wouldn't have it for other maneuvers. That would also cost stamina. And or your stamina regeneration would be slower, right? There's a lot of ways you could balance stuff like that out. So many. So many. That will lead to a sensation of combat that would at least make a little bit of sense. Just the tiniest bits of sense. It's kind of crazy, you know? I've been playing games throughout my life for a very long time. And I am willing and able to suspend my disbelief about almost everything. But when it comes to small, simple things like this one, that is where I'm just, honest to God, always losing it. And I think when it comes to parrying in this game actually takes the cake. Because not only is this guy, Mad Dog Macintosh is what I call him, apparently physically unable to keep a weapon or a shield held up high for more than a split second. Come on, kill him. Damn it. Not only is he... I forgot the point I was trying to make there. That's how furious I am about that entire mechanic. God damn it. It's crazy. You know what else could be the problem about me being so frustrated about that? One of the first games I played where you could use a shield, to do basically anything, was The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. And you know, Link, he's a real Chad. He has a shield, he knows to keep it up as long as necessary, and because he is such a Chad, he can do it without any real precaution. Maybe it's because I was growing up with someone being so proficient about the idea of using a shield that this is so frustrating to me. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, just look at my man over here, standing here, right? He is holding the... You stupid bat. He is holding his dagger slightly in front of him, the claw behind him. He could take a proper combat stance. He could have both of his hands in front of him in order to properly defend himself. He isn't even doing that. Not even doing that. Come on. Come on. We need to send this guy back to combat stool. That's what it is. What good is being able to do all sorts of crazy stuff with all sorts of crazy weaponry if you haven't even mastered the very basics of hand-to-hand combat? Right? Right. I feel like we live in a very, very weird time where all sorts of pop cultures are trying to make us think that the more impressive things you can do in a certain art, the better you are at certain art. And I feel like that is kind of wrong. Like, take Dragon Ball, for example. They learn all sorts of new transformations, all sorts of new skills. But at the end of the day, what good is that if you can't even throw a proper punch? Whoop. Double parry there. Good dodge there. Kind of regretting having made the decision of going to this room. But it's fine. I'm gonna earn my pay. I'm gonna earn my pay. One way or another. And then I'm gonna rant further on about my man's lack of proper combat skills. Oh, we lighten up wonderfully there. What's this? Ooh, that's a big gleaming sapphire. We're gonna get a big amount of money in a moment. Gonna take this. Gonna take this instead of you, for sure. Give me the money. Give me the money. We have spent so little money over the course of the run. We should have at least a little bit of money accumulated in here. And you know, maybe you could say, okay, maybe my man Mad Dog over here is not a trained fighter. To which I would say, first of all, yes, maybe true. But then I would also say, this guy knows how to use throwing knives. You don't just know how to use throwing knives. You don't just find yourself being able to do that without any kind of training. Then the next argument I would probably make is, this guy is close in this temple and forced to live and fight and die over and over again all the time. So you would expect this guy to have some kind of training just by virtue of the fact that he's literally learning by doing all the goddamn time. And you would also expect that at some point during this entire ordeal, this man would have learned to defend himself at least a little bit. There's armed guys everywhere. There's worms spitting that poison at your face. You don't let worms spit poison in your face. You protect your face. If I would have been in this temple, I probably would have already bloody impaled myself, first of all. But if I wouldn't have done that, I probably would have been extra crafty about trying to increase my odds of survival to the best of my ability. Oh, the things I would have tried out. I can stay dead in this game forever, so I could have just gotten crazy with everything in here. There's a couple of armored enemies in this game. I would have just tried to, honest to God, maybe steal some materials of them. Try to engineer some gear. He got me, and I hate that. Try to engineer some armor around that. Oh, the double kill there. Lovely. One more chest. Give it to me. We have gotten quite a bit of amount of money out of that chest too. Lovely. Should be the boss room now. And yeah, I kind of feel like I would have tried to do something fancy with my lamp as well. Maybe I can... Okay, here's the thing. We know that there's explosive gas in this temple, right? Imagine exploring ways to catch that gas and then combine it with your lamp in order to create an honest-to-God flamethrower. I probably would have spent at least 50 to 60 lifetimes trying to find ways to make that work out. Just to pass the time, you know? This guy over here, he is already so far deep in this stuff. He doesn't even know what he's doing anymore. But I am not him. I know how to entertain myself. I would have made this temple my honest-to-God workshop. Living this temple for an extended amount of time would probably make you a better engineer than any engineering course. At least when it comes to practical weapon crafting out of scraps. Okay, we actually get another weapon upgrade room in here. I'm gonna buy this one with my blood, because we do have that gleaming sapphire. I don't want to lose out on that damage. Splendid. I literally have no idea how much money we have. I don't know, will we be able to see how much we have at the end of the run? Oh, Divine Pact, come on, that's just rude. Divine Pact in one of the last rooms before the boss, that's just rudeness of the highest order. Yeah, we have to replace this one for sure. Or I'll let go of one of the darkness related ones, that could also be a play to make. Probably the better play to make. Nah, gotta go hard or go home. Ooh. Hate this. But we made it. The extra movement speed really helped out there. Wonderful. So yeah, today's run coming out with a little bit of a different rant. I actually haven't played any of the more recent Zelda games. I actually don't know how proficient Link or the later incarnations of Link are when it comes to a shield, to using a shield. What I do know is that a lot of the later games actually do sport some kind of stamina system, so they actually went with what I was saying earlier, which is pretty cool in some way, shape or form. Breath of the Wild probably also takes it even further than that, by virtue of the fact that they also have that whole durability system, right? You can only get so much blocking out of your shield before it breaks. I think that was actually an idea the developers were contemplating about, having weapons be able to break in here, in between. Not sure if that idea was actually influenced by Breath of the Wild or if it came independently of that. And I think... Well, here's the thing. If they were to introduce it into this game as it is right now, it would obviously be bad for many reasons. Like, this game is way too tight on the idea of finding a good weapon and stick around with it forever. So yeah, for this game as it is right now, it will not stick. But I would be interested in finding out how a game with that being one of the core mechanics, as a roguelite no less, would have been looking like. I think it could have been an interesting game experience. Not saying it would have been good or better than what we have right now, but interesting to say the least. And I think it would also kind of fit the theme of the game. And would also open up a lot of interesting ways to add no curses to the game, right? Suddenly you have a whole spectrum of potential curses you could add that influence how fast your weapons break, for example, or good or bad things that could happen to you if your weapons do break, something like that. Or, dare I say, maybe even good effects that happen to you if a weapon breaks. Like, I remember in Breath of the Wild, if a weapon breaks, the attack that makes it break will actually always be a critical hit. I remember that much. This game could easily do something similar to that. It would just be another thing they could craft interesting game mechanics around. So yeah, just for that potential, I would have liked to see it. Another cool thing about that would have been that it would lead to you just naturally using more of the weapons at your disposal. Oh man, my parries against you are on point today, boss. And he's died to the poison. Ironically, the poisonous big boy died to the poison. There you go, my man. Lovely. Can we see how much money we have? We can't, because it's still dark as hell. Shame. But we won, which is not a shame. And I'm just gonna assume that we had a decent amount of money over the course of the run. I would say it's really hard to guess. It's really hard to guess. We were spending a little bit left and right, but we never were truly starved for money. And towards the end, we were just actually taking the items we took with corruption instead of money. We had more than 2,400. That we can say for sure, because we were able to buy something for 2,400 at one point. And didn't at that point. Anyway, guys, that's it for this run. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed hearing me rant about all the things. And if you agree with me, let me know, because I feel like I actually need some kind of confirmation about my bias towards a topic. Come on, guys. I need you to back me up here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. But please do have the greatest of days. Stay healthy, stay awesome. And thanks for watching.